we're flying, sometimes twice a day, sometimes, 4 times a week type thing. It depends. But over about 4-year period, they didn't fail a single flight.
No
and
way.
then right at the end, when it got really, really hard, as you'd imagine, you're talking, graduating fighter pilot school. It's not going to be an easy trip. When they started getting to the final throes of it, they started struggling because it's hard. They're going to test you till you fail. But because they hadn't felt failure at any point in the previous 4 years, they crumbled. And it was so sad to watch because these guys were talented. They were good. They'd been, for example, I went through the whole of flying training 5 years. I never won a prize for best pilot. I never won a prize for best at aerobatics, formation, anything. I never won any flying prize attributed to
we'll
skill.
make you a prize.
but the best thing I ever was awarded in any of that time was right at the end of that 5 years. It was it's very different. I think as we grow up, you kind of understand the principles behind it. When I finished that 5 years of training, the award that I was won, which was rather than just a pat on the back, most improved, was the pilot that the instructors would most want to go to war with. And that meant the most to me because okay, fine. I'm not the best at aerobatics here, albeit I would go on and join the Red Arrows, who are an aerobatic team. I could do it, but in a dedicated, it's like on a training ground. There's guys who can do skills all day long, but a skill's not a skill until you perform it under pressure. And so you could do that all day long, read the book, replicate the book, fine, but there's more to that. And so, albeit, it was a competitive mindset, you kept going. I just believed and believed and believed. And I think it's more to it than just having the skill level. It's about the overall package. And it was the proudest thing I think I've ever been given. Although I won a book at school once, but that was pretty good.